The ease of putting out the reformer. Just watch. This versatile reformer can be customised to enhance every single body's experience. So, all the areas we can adjust on the bed. We have the straps, we have the stoppers, we've got the foot bar, you've also got your headrest, and you've even got the shoulder rests that can be moved out or in. Okay, so let's start with the stoppers. The stoppers are really useful and dead easy to move. 1, 2. The further away it comes from your gear bar, the easier it is for people like who are maybe a bit taller. For those that might have had a knee replacement with limited movement in their knee joint. So there's just some examples. This is what we call your average setting. Okay, the gear bar. The gear bar can increase the intensity. So if you go up the next level, this increases the intensity of the springs used. So just remember that when you're explaining about the gear bar. Okay, the headrest. The headrest is adjustable by just lifting a little lever that sits onto a wooden platform behind. This is ideal for anyone whose head drops forwards, or if you're doing any side lying positions or you need to cushion the head to the side. But remember everyone, you never leave it in an elevated position when doing the bridge. So with regards to the straps, the length of the straps will depend on where you have placed your stopper. The stopper is really important. Currently, they're on the average setting. So I'm just going to pop a spring on to show you. So, how you measure the average setting, you're going to make sure your strap, little loop, fits over the holder, like so. If you notice, they're both fitting to this side. When storing it, I always prefer to put it on the longer loop to prevent any restriction caused by the straps. So, how you adjust the straps? To release tension, you just open our little teeth here. You open them and you can easily pull it out. This design is brilliant. So, I always pull it out first, release both sides, pull them out nice and loose, and then I tighten them. The easiest way to tighten the straps, little loops over the top together. And find your straps underneath and pull them through till you find that the straps tighten to this length. Then I measure to make sure they are even. That way it's nice and easy, straightforward. One of the best features I've found on the beds. Just remember to make sure those teeth are closed. Foot bar. This can be adjusted in many ways. It's vertical and it can go all the way down to the floor, and not forgetting, when you fold it to put it away, it comes all the way in the opposite direction. So how do we move it? I like to come from the front of the bed, lift it up with both hands and pull it backwards. Here you can see it's nice and easy to take all the way down. And likewise, you just bring it all the way back up. For example, if you want to support someone getting into planks and slowly lower them from an elevated position into a progressive position, you can start to lower it and slide it in and bring it gradually lower. Likewise, if you want to progress an exercise, you can lift it into its upright vertical position and encourage someone to place their feet onto the foot bar. Adjusting the bed to suit someone who maybe has longer legs, a longer body, or maybe someone who's just restricted in the knee. So, we're going to pull the stopper out and take it away from the gear bar. I'm going to emphasize that again. away to the higher setting from the gear bar. Pushing it in, making sure they're secure. Next, just slip a spring onto the bed. You're going to come up, because what you'll find now is where your straps were nice and tight for the average setting, you now need to adjust the straps so that they're not too long. So likewise before, just pull from underneath and tighten them so that they're even and the little loop is sitting clearly on the holder. Just double check that they're the same length. Brilliant. Place them back. And let's not forget, our last feature is our riser. That can be adjusted as well. Up and down, just a simple dial twist. So in this instance, we're using a spring tension. We have red, which is heavy. We've got our green, which is medium, and our yellow, which is light. So we have 3 colours available on your bed. Not necessarily does it mean when you put a heavy spring on that it's going to be difficult. And likewise, not necessarily does it mean that you put a light spring on, it's going to be easy. Sometimes it has the opposite effect. Folding the reformer. This is a game changer in saving space, especially in multi-purpose studios. So if you want to run different genre classes like reformer, mat, group cycle, aerobic, step, you name it, it's endless. This is an amazing piece of kit and it's dead easy to put away. Just these few little tips that I can give you when actually folding it to make life easier. So the strap that comes with the bed, keep it, don't discard it, it's ideal for keeping the headrest in place. So you're going to thread it through underneath and around the headrest and tighten it in place, like so. So make sure it's nice and tight. The next thing you're going to do is, whilst you're there, take the straps off. Thread the strap around the holder. You'll understand why when you open the bed. Next, we're going to lift the bed over the stoppers. That stops our bed carriage moving. We're going to lock it in place a little bit more, so pull the foot bar, lie it down. And guess what? All we've got to do is fold it in half. Stepping back in, and all those gym bunnies out there, make sure you use your correct lifting technique to slide the bed in. Stepping back over the risers, close your bed, and away we go. Leaning it back on its rails, spinning it round, because you know you love a 360, and off we go.